How a phony Kansas woman was persuaded by Keanu Reeves to give up her desire to become president. Before Keanu Reeves dismissed her after his concert last week in Lawrence, Joan Farr was aware that she had been duped. She finally came to the conclusion that the person who had pledged to support her presidential campaign and even be her date for her high school reunion wasn't actually the well-known actor after months of online communication, $9,000 in Bitcoin transactions, and an argument with her family. She had once more been duped by a CIA charlatan. This is familiar ground for Farr, who got 93,000 votes last year when she challenged U.S. Sen. Jerry Moran in the GOP primary and 57,000 votes in 2010 when she campaigned for governor against Sam Brownback. A federal judge has dismissed a number of claims in which the plaintiff attributes her suffering and setbacks to a massive conspiracy. In an interview she requested with Kansas Reflector and a 5-page written statement she supplied following the interview, Farr discussed her encounter with the false Reeves and her brief, depressing run for president. "Thanks to Keanu, I have finished my lengthy struggle to enter government," Farr remarked. "I'm simply going to go live a tranquil life and wait for Jesus because I feel like our nation is so screwed up." At least Keanu was able to put an end to his agony by ordering his death in the final film, she continued. "The story of me is never ending since I'm not a wealthy, well-known individual who can wave a magic wand and make things happen. I resemble a flea on a dog's back leg more than I do a speck of dust, and not even Keanu's dog." As a third-party option to the likely rematch between Joe Biden and Donald Trump in the 2016 presidential election, a Camelot 2.0 Farr fantasized of teaming up with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Farr, like RFK Jr., rejects the mountain of convincing evidence demonstrating the efficacy and safety of the COVID-19 vaccines. She also thinks they would make excellent jogging partners for another reason. Farr believes that RFK Jr.'s uncle and her father were both killed by President Lyndon Johnson. The 68-year-old, a resident of Derby, claims that when she was 11 years old, her father died in Vietnam during a suicide mission. Her pursuit of a Medal of Honor for her father is the motivation for her political aspirations. In her vision of Camelot 2.0, Farr promised to remove innocent people like herself from the terrorist watch list, offer compensation to families who lost a loved one due to COVID-19 or vaccinations, and propose a justice amendment to the U.S. Constitution that would equalize the playing field for the wealthy and the poor. She intended to address homelessness and debt in part by increasing the minimum wage to $15 per hour. She would complete erecting the southern border wall. Anyone found guilty of plundering shops or causing damaged public property, like statues and monuments, would be imprisoned abroad for 2 years. Cases of capital murder would be concluded in 30 days. To assist people, the CIA would be reassigned. She asked, "How is starting wars Christian?" Taylor Swift would become her secretary for inspiration and youth. She would also push for an resolution calling on all nations to halt using AI technology for the sake of mankind.